January 30th. Today is a shot day. I weighed myself this morning and I rolled in at 240.6, I think is what it was. So up from where I was last week. The stupid thing is I was down from last week, like yesterday or the day before. Now I'm up. So frustrating, but whatever. I have been taking the melanotan shots and I decided to quit because for some people, they do increase. I had read that they increase freckles, right? And I wasn't super worried about that because I don't have a lot of freckles. Well, this, all of these. This one I think I'd had for a little bit, but it wasn't as dark. This chin stuff. Like, so I don't love those marks. To me, if it was like this, like a little smattering of freckles, I'd be fine. But these, to me, are not what I consider to be freckles. I probably have some other stuff around here that I just never knew about. So I quit doing that. I figure for libido stuff, I have an appointment later today with my menopause doctor. So I'm going to ask her about that Cialis cream like I was telling you guys about last week. Hopefully she can prescribe that for me. But as far as using melanotan for my libido, I took it for less than 7 days. I mean, I don't know if I really gave it the good college try, but in under 5 days, right? So I quit taking that. You might have noticed that my hair is a little different. My husband went on a backpacking trip a couple days ago and he'll be back this weekend. And I tend to cut my hair when he is out of the house. I just start looking at photos and videos of people cutting their hair and I'm like, I gotta do it. So that's when I went short last time. He was on a backpacking trip that time. Yesterday I had left this quite long, so I was able to, like put it over, but I just wasn't loving it. So then I just decided to cut it all off. And then I had left this still a little bit longer. And it was almost giving me almost like a flat top vibe, but not exactly. So I just said, screw it. And I just went over it again with the same. It was like a guard number 4, I think is what it was. And then I bleached it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use the Wella T18. Yeah. Because it's like kind of like an icy silver. And I've done it before in the past. And I had a box of it still. So I'm like, oh, let's use that. Well, I did not realize that it was leftovers from when I had done it probably over a year ago. So straight off, I should have just thrown it out, right? But I didn't. So I didn't have enough to do my whole head. So then I had like a little bit of the T11 left, which they're two completely separate. Like the T11 is a beigey blonde. The T18 is like an icy blonde. But I was like, screw it. So I just put them both together. Again, both of these it's well over a year since I've used them. It's probably closer to 2 years even. It basically toned a little bit, but it's still very brassy. So I do not love this color. So I'm probably going to go a red maybe or a blonde. I guess I could potentially go to the store and actually pick up more of the correct toner to use. I don't know if I want to do that though. I also have some like purples and blues and stuff like that. And I have some reds. My problem is all of these are so old. Like, I know it's okay to save and use them pretty quickly, like after a couple months. I've had a number of these for years though. And some of them are opened and some of them aren't. My mom's a hairstylist. I should probably ask her about the ones that haven't been opened and just chuck the ones that have. She's probably going to tell me to just throw it all out and start afresh, which I hate doing because that costs money. As far as health-wise, I've been feeling okay. I've been having a lot of sulfur burps and not indigestion, but I don't know. So I can't eat too late in the evening, otherwise I don't feel well. So I'm trying to stop eating before 4. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes I have to pick the kids up later in the evening and then I make them food. And that's, roughly the time that I start to eat, like 5, 6 o'clock at night. And then I don't finish eating till 6:37 because I'm a slow eater. But I don't know, right? I still have the KPV that I'm going to test out. I have the NAD Plus that I'm going to test out. I'm getting something, is it the VIP? Oh, my cat's playing with cardboard. I think it's a VIP. I've purchased that. That should be coming soon. I had to re-up on the Tirzepatide because we're almost out of that. So I got some stuff coming. My husband has been liking the Cellular. I don't really notice much of a difference with it, and I'm taking it intranasally. Maybe if I were taking it subcutaneously, it'd be different. But for what it is, but I bought more of that because my husband's been liking it well enough. And it wasn't super expensive. It was actually a little bit of a sale right now. Have not really been watching any movies. I've been watching Will Trent and High Potential as they come out week after week. I hate that I have to wait a week. I would love just to binge it all together. Moana 2 just came out. I'll probably end up watching that at some point with my kids. Had a call come through. Not sure what we were talking about before. In any event, it's going to be business as usual, and I'm really hoping that these will fade. From what I've heard from people in the past, they don't. So if it's part of me for the rest of my life, I guess it's whatever at that point. Keep your fingers crossed for me, kids, that my menopause doctor will prescribe me that cream. And if she does, and I use it and it works, I'm going to let you know. Even if it doesn't work, I'm going to let you know. But like I said before, if she doesn't prescribe it for me, I'm just going to have to use some stealthy internet ninja methods to get it. I think it's so dumb. I don't know. I shouldn't say that it's not going to happen, but if it didn't happen, I would think it's very ridiculous that something that's prescribed for thousands, if not millions of people would be denied. I don't know. All right, guys, I will see you next Thursday. And I am still taking my Cagra shots. I'm taking those on the Cagrelintide. I'm taking those on Sundays still. Roughly around, I think I'm at 0.3 milligrams or something along those lines. So, all right, kids, bye.